Yeah, so right now it's 5:17, and it is daylight, so let's just take a look outside. And literally, yeah, so we're right on this sort of river, and as you can hear, you've just got a really nice river sound, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's actually quite, I'm just looking down there, it's quite a bit of rock there, isn't there? So, but it's lovely, really, because it's such a nice, obviously calming sound. It's obviously still quite dark now. I think before I leave, because I think I've got to check out about 10 a.m. anyway. But I'll have to, I think what I'll do is probably find somewhere to park the car, and then I'll just have a bit of a wander around anyway, before heading on to East Simo. But I mean, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, we're properly just kind of in, I guess, I don't want to say the wilderness, but for me, this is kind of what I wanted to see in terms of Japan. It's very much off a sort of beaten track. It's not, there's nothing sort of touristy here, is there? I think there is like a hotel in town, but that's probably the only sign that it's kind of open to tourists. So they, you know, the hosts somewhere are super friendly, and it's quite difficult because of a language barrier. But yeah, it's very nice, very nice. And there's just books I need to get around to reading, as well. But let's just have a look around this way, and let's just open those up, I think, as well. So you've got a bit more of a view over here. Oh, and they've got a little table down there, actually. A bit of a garden area. But it's so nice, isn't it? You know, it's just, this is the sort of place that I did actually kind of want to come to and just kind of sit and just read and just sort of soak in the atmosphere, because it is very peaceful. And you're lucky enough with this room that you're basically just overlooking like everything, you know. I'm actually a little bit closer to the bridge. There is a path there. I might maybe go up it a bit, maybe. I wouldn't want to go too far, but yeah, it's just a lovely sort of sleepy sort of town, really. And I don't, it's very weird and surreal, I think, looking at it, and like, obviously that, I'm trying to think how to explain this sort of feeling, but it's familiar but different at the same time. Like, I've been in these sort of places before, like really quiet sort of rural places, but obviously not in this country, and the houses obviously look a bit different, but then at the end of the day they're still houses. So it's kind of, yeah, it's familiar but different, I think. And the houses, like, even up there, like, they've still got like a European sort of style to them, I would say. You know, that's, you know, they're not, those ones aren't brick art, sorry, not sort of wooden, it's more, looks like they've used brick. So I think that's just, I don't want to pry, but there's just a gentleman up there, I think probably farming, maybe, I don't know, going for an early morning walk. But yeah, it's beautiful. I'd almost love to like be able to live, if I could ever have a job that's kind of freelance and kind of, you know, doing your own thing, living somewhere out here, as long as the Wi-Fi is decent, would be like amazing. But yeah, I think is this day 3 now? I think it is day 3 now. So I mean, I think I'll get a lot more footage today of things, because yesterday I was just driving around, a bit boring, but I think we're going to be able to do a bit more exploring today and see a few more places. Yeah, should be good. Stay tuned.